Hello my fellow witches, sorcerers, and other magical practitioners. My name is Aiden and Blessed Ostara. Today we're going to be talking about ways you can celebrate Ostara when you are not out of the broom closet. This is another video in this series of Sabbath celebrations, and you can check out the ones for Imbolc and Yule so far if you're still looking forward to those. So first of all, what is Ostara? Ostara is the Spring Equinox and the celebration of that. Ostara is a Germanic holiday that gets its name from the goddess Eoster, or also known as Ostara. Ostara has an interesting history, as it's not really known whether or not it was an actual real celebrated holiday or if it was completely made up. However, you can still completely work with the deity Eoster and celebrate Ostara as a holiday and a Sabbath. I think it's a wonderful holiday and Sabbath, and I think that if you feel comfortable celebrating it, you should go for it. So, what are some ways you can celebrate it? Well, the simplest and easiest way is you can go out into nature. Just go out, breathe in the air, and see all that's growing around you. As spring is coming and, spring has begun, and you can see all the animals and all the plants and everything just growing around you and coming back to life after the death of winter. I think Ostara is a wonderful Sabbath to get back in tune with nature. If you've felt yourself falling out of connection with nature, it's a good time to reconnect and reground yourself in that practice. It's also a good time to start sowing the seeds for new things to come in. So one way you can do this is by doing small little seed packets and putting your will into the seeds and planting them in the ground. It's very inconspicuous, very easy to do, and you just plant them in the ground and you watch them grow up, take care of them, and that symbolizes your will being manifested into the world as it grows, and you nurture it. Wow, I can't speak today. There are many other things you can do as well. You can light incense and meditate, obviously. Light a few candles. It's a good time for contemplation and reflection on the past year and the coming of the new year. Because it is also Astrological New Year, it is a time for looking at the past and looking into the future. Divination is a great practice you can do on this day. You can do things for what's coming up in your year as it goes ahead, and what kind of things you are looking to manifest into your reality. You can also pray to the goddess Eoster. She corresponds to all sorts of different things relating to spring, fertility, youth, maidenship, and just all those general things. She's a goddess who I really only work with at this time, though I'm thinking about working with her more as I go throughout my spring. Like, I might start working with her on Ostara and then continue working with her all the way up to Litha. But I'm not sure yet. We'll see how those things go. You can also work with Persephone. This is a good time to work with her. She's coming back out of the underworld and into the midworld, the waking world, the world of the living. It's also a good time to just start working with a lot of life and living energies. So that basically means that you can start working with plants, herbs, and other natural things that are growing. And you can start working with those in your craft a lot easier. And you can also start working with things that are about growing things into your life, and basically all the things that correspond to the waxing moon, as it is bringing things in instead of trying to drive things out. It's a good time for bringing things into your life. In the description, I'll leave some Ostara crafts and creations that you can do. I'll leave in rituals and stuff. and overall you can just work things out in your own way. It's a pretty simple Sabbath. It works out pretty well for most people. It's a beautiful Sabbath as well because it celebrates the coming of spring and the beginning of life again. My playlist for Ostara is also down in the description if you want to listen to that. And thank you all for watching. Have a blessed Ostara. I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.